Hey everybody, it's me Films Gamer here, back with another video, and today, exactly 1 hour ago from recording, the Call of Duty Modern Warfare, not Modern Warfare 4, trailer officially came out, and for those of you who haven't seen it right now, it's only got 52k views, so I'm gonna play it right now. If you have seen it, then from when the trailer starts, you can just skip ahead by approximately 1 minute 52 seconds, from when we're going to be covering what's in the trailer and what we can expect. I'll be making another video on this about specifically what we can expect, going into longer detail, perhaps if I don't cover everything in this video or if new things come out. So make sure you're subscribed to see those, but without further ado, let's get on.
The rules have changed. There's a fine line between right and wrong. And somewhere, in the shadows, they send us in to find it.
126 actual. Target is in the main house. You have execute authority.
Bravo 6, going dark.
Stand clear!
Victor 6-4, green light.
Chemical weapons are now in the wild.
Foreman copies that.
Be advised, hostiles assaulted civilians. Get to safety, go!
We get dirty, and the world stays clean. That's the mission.
Who's your team?
Some old comrades.
Alright, so right now we're on Long Sensation's Twitter, who was the first ever person to leak that Call of Duty 2019 will actually be called Call of Duty Modern Warfare instead of Modern Warfare 4. But right now, if we're scrolling through his Twitter, right here, leak date October 25th, which is confirmed to be Modern Warfare's release. And right now he says, blown up men, women and children, mass shooting, public bombings, etc. Call of Duty Modern Warfare will be focused modern day terrorism. I think that should be will be focused on modern day terrorism, but alright. I told you this would be the most controversial Call of Duty title to date. It always seems to be Modern Warfare having the controversies, like Modern Warfare's 2 No Russian mission, but that's not really what we're talking about today. And right here, Call of Duty Modern Warfare will not have a season pass and will have crossplay across all platforms. So, because I believe recently Sony and Microsoft have agreed for cross-platform, because back in the Fortnite days, which thank God on no longer, Sony and Microsoft didn't have direct crossplay because Sony didn't really want to. That kind of slowed down some stuff, but doesn't matter. And here, Call of Duty Modern Warfare will feature a brand new engine, and right here is an in-game screenshot, and it does seem cleaner than what we have now. However, if you're thinking about games like Red Dead Redemption, then the problem is it was kind of, I'd say, a bit too hard to carry for some of the consoles. Like my Xbox One has sometimes lagged when I was in Saint-Denis, which is a remake of New Orleans in that game. And even Black Ops 4 sometimes, it will take a while for textures to load. Game can sometimes be laggy. So maybe a new engine will support that, or maybe it will be too heavy for the current gen consoles. So it will either work out or it will completely flop, as in like choppy gameplay. But hey, and right here, pre-orders are live, apparently. $99.99 for Operator Enhanced Edition, Operator Edition $79.99, and Standard Edition $59.99. To turn that into pounds or any other currency, then you can just put that in one of those currency things. And right here, Long Sensation quotes himself saying they could be anywhere, equals modern day terrorism. And right here, Long Sensation adds, you raid the residential building containing terrorists. The terrorists are dressed as civilians. They could be anywhere. So right there, that's what Long Sensation's saying. Right here as well, so with everything you've seen / heard, what are your thoughts? I'd suggest giving a Drifters video a watch, which I will have linked in the description, but please finish watching this first for a bit more context on that video. If you want to know about the gore of this game, and I agree with him, the campaign / game will probably be banned in a lot of countries, to be honest. Which isn't the best business move, but after all, media and people are very sensitive nowadays, so yeah. Here Long Station's saying, replying to Jen Gammon, I'm sorry, I butchered that, I think. Correct, got word of that this morning, but things are so different this year, that anything is possible. What I will say is that no one has recorded gameplay. Now, it's a case of waiting and seeing what we get. They've been very clever this year. And right here, Long Sensation retweeted that tweet. And here, Call of Duty 2019 is called Modern Warfare. Call of Duty Modern Warfare, I'm not joking, that was on the 24th of May, and he was the first one to actually release that. And now, somewhere here, he retweeted Call of Duty right here, the rules have changed. And okay, the trailer there has 2.17 million views, so most of you have probably seen it. And so right now, if we open a new tab for Call of Duty's Twitter, here, earlier on, if you heard in the trailer, if I quickly pull it up here, and if we skip forward a bit.
The rules have changed. There's a fine line between right and wrong. And somewhere in the shadows, he'll send us in to find them.
126 actual. Target is in the main house. You have execute authority.
Bravo 6, going dark.
So right now, going dark seems to be kind of like the reoccurring theme. Here it says going dark, and before this was the official banner, or whatever it's called, of Call of Duty's official Twitter account. It was just pure black. And right here, the rules have changed. October 25th, 2019. Here, Bravo 6 going dark. This part on the trailer. So yeah, going dark once again seems to be the reoccurring theme. And these are like some of the latest tweets of Call of Duty's official Twitter account. So yeah, this here was at the end of the trailer.
I've got a problem. They could be anywhere. When can you breathe?
Alright, so if I'm not blind, that said May.
I've got a problem.
May
They could be anywhere. When can you
30th, 10 AM, I believe that's it. If I'm not blind, if I am, then you can quote me on that. But going back on Long Sensation right here, I saw somewhere him saying that Modern Warfare here, official thingy, colors will make sense. Alright, yeah, so soon I'll pull up a few tweets in a second that I also want to cover. Be right back. Alright, so right now we have what Call of Duty's official Twitter account looked before the trailer. Here when this was their latest tweet, obviously now we know their latest tweets was about going dark, but here, like I said, it was just purely black. But now, moving on to what I wanted to cover, right here, Long Sensation said, Call of Duty Modern Warfare summary. Reveal is May 30th, and a lot will be revealed on May 30th, not just the trailer. Campaign will feature modern day terrorism, and right here, that it will be a soft reboot. So if you think about God of War or Spider-Man, which I really didn't see, I didn't care about God of War or Spider-Man. I don't follow those games. I don't have a PlayStation. But it's a soft reboot. So right now people are speculating that this is happening before Modern Warfare 2. I mean, we saw price right there. If anyone wants to expand in the comment section below about what we've seen, then definitely I can cover it in a new video or reply to you. After all, I don't get so many comments now for obvious reasons. But yeah, a soft reboot, which means they could actually do a lot of things with the Modern Warfare series. Maybe they can bring it back to life. And right here it says a lot is changing this year, and for the better for COD and its community. And earlier on we saw that there won't be a season pass style thing, and that there will be cross-platform available. However, I'm slightly wondering how they'll make it fair with like console and PC players technically. Actually, I don't think there's a big difference between console and PC players on Call of Duty, but obviously I guess there kind of still will be. Because like, if you think about Blackout, it's still slightly better on PC, not counting the glitches. But also here, yep. And here's something big. Honestly, if everything I'm hearing is true, then this year will receive Call of Duty. Then this year will revive Call of Duty. Sorry. Think of everything you thought Activision / Call of Duty would never do, then they did it. This is me saying this as a COD fan. We're in for one hell of a year on so many different levels. So right now, thinking like, no supply drops. That's something I want. Definitely, we need different supply drops. The system's kind of outdated. To be honest, it's more of a scam nowadays. More weapons, a complete game, like leaderboards day one, league play day one, complete combat records day one, like depths of like Advanced Warfare, Black Ops 3 ones. You all know like how combat records used to be. Also like league play day one, that seems to be a big issue nowadays with Call of Duty for some reason. I don't know, maybe like do it 1 month later, but not like halfway through the game's lifespan, when almost all the hype for it has decreased massively. I don't want to say it dies after like halfway through the year, but the hype's definitely much lower. So yeah, if we also see an increase in weapons, because nowadays there's a lack in weapons, I'd say this could be the revival of Call of Duty, which Black Ops 4 could have done, but it was executed poorly. So that's why I think, and I truly think Modern Warfare can be the revival of Call of Duty. But let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Like, subscribe, hit the notification bell, share this with your friends for more Call of Duty news. I'll try and report soon about any news found out, like any leaks, stuff like that. I'll definitely be trying to cover as much as I can as soon as possible. I'll be watching a bunch of videos on it so I can bring content to you guys and expand on it. So yeah, hopefully I'll see you guys in the next video. See ya.